How's it going, everybody? It's me again, Shah, and today I want to talk about my top 5 Sega Genesis video games. But before I do that, let's go through some history of Sega. Originally short for Service Games and officially styled as Sega, is a Japanese multinational video game developer and publisher headquartered in Tokyo, Japan, with offices around the world. Sega developed and manufactured numerous home video game consoles from 1983 to 2001. But after the financial losses incurred from its Dreamcast console, the company restructured to focus on providing software as a third-party developer. Sega remains the world's most prolific arcade producer with over 500 games in over 70 franchises on more than 20 different arcade system boards since 1981. And now that I got all that out of the way, let's talk about my top 5 Sega Genesis games. Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. You cannot make any Sega's list without having Sonic in it. It's Sega's lovable main character, but unfortunately I had to put it in the 5th position for me in this list because I am just not a platforming gamer. I am more about fighting and action games. Just wait and you'll see what I'm talking about at the end of this video. Chase HQ, or Chase Headquarters if you want to call it that. This game is surprisingly one of my favorite games. Now, I'm not a big fan of car racing games such as Need for Speed and all those similar racing simulators, but this game really got my attention, I guess because it was kind of similar to GTA for its era, but instead you're driving as a cop chasing down robbers, gangs. Instead, in GTA, you are trying to be a successful criminal. Street of Rage. Oh my god, this is an awesome game. It's one of my favorite 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up games. You should definitely try this game if you have a Sega Genesis. And if you don't, what the hell are you waiting for? Get one, get this game, play it with friends. You will have tons of fun. Sunset Riders on Sega Genesis. Now this game was on the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, I know, but I was always been a Sega Genesis gamer, and this game is the best simulation of the Wild West put into the game. I still have the game on the Sega Genesis cartridge. I played on the mini Sega Genesis Classic. I enjoy it as much I used to enjoy it and play it back in the day. Now I definitely recommend this game for you, even if you are not a fan of the Wild West video games or movies. Yep, that's correct. Mortal Kombat is my Sega Genesis favorite game ever. Well, not just any Mortal Kombat game. I'm not talking about Mortal Kombat 1 or 2. I'm talking about Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. You might ask why? It's simply because it is the first Mortal Kombat game I have ever played on Sega Genesis. And the characters in this game look real people, look really alive. And that was the thing that caught my attention right away. And the second thing is the movements in this game. You feel like you're actually controlling real human beings fighting. Plus the exaggeration in the game with all those fatalities, brutalities, also animalities, if you could get those code done. And also the soundtracks in these games are kicking ass. So after all, that's it. This is my favorite Sega Genesis game ever of all time. I have personally had so much fun with this game, playing with other friends. So thank you very much for watching, and leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos.
Flawless victory.